Hello everyone, this is day 2 of our 10 days AWS Masterclass. So in this session we will talk about AWS Management Console. So basically this is the AWS Management Console. So AWS Management Console is the web-based interface of AWS. So this basically is AWS Management Console. So uh, uh, to define what AWS Management Console in simple terms, basically AWS Management Console is a web-based interface that allows users to access and manage their AWS resources and services. So through this console, we can access AWS services and resources. So basically, you can perform a wide range of activities from launching a virtual machine to managing database, even setting security policies, configuring network settings, and much more. So let's see how to navigate the AWS Management Console to utilize the AWS environment. So let's start from this search bar. So as you can see, there is a search bar here. So basically, you will use this search bar to quickly search for any AWS service by name. So for example, if I wanted to access a compute service, let's say I want to access EC2, so I'll just type EC or uh, EC is enough, so it will provide the service. So if I add EC2, yeah, for example, let's say I want to access a storage service like Elastic File System or AFS. So as you can see, I can use this search bar to access AWS services quickly. So basically, this is search bar. Then as you can see here, it says North Virginia. So basically what this is it's a region selector. Now if you, for example, if you do deploy an application in AWS environment, basically you are deploying or you are hosting your application in North Virginia region. So let's say your user base is in Europe, Frankfurt. So it's more of a reasonable choice to host your application closest to your user base. So if you wanted to deploy your application or your database or anything that you want to deploy on on AWS in your closest location, you will change the region using the region selector. Let's say let's change the from North Virginia to, I think, Frankfurt, right? Yeah, Frankfurt. So it will take some time to change these things. So here, as you can see, now we are in Frankfurt. So let's make it to North Virginia again. Now, so as you can see here, it says Grace Academy. This is the username of this AWS account. So basically, if I click here, I can see account, organization, service quotas, billing, and cost management. Basically, if I click here, I will see a detailed information about my account. So this is, I think, an account information selector or an account information button. So you can create security credential. For example, if you wanted to access AWS service and the solutions using the command line interface or AWS CLI, you will create a credential, a security key and access key ID using this button, or by clicking here you can create access key to access your AWS account from the command line interface. Then as you can see here, this is the recently visited services. So basically, before starting recording this video, I have played with the IAM service, SS3 and EC2. So for example, before recording, if I were playing with the Lambda service, so Lambda will be here, since this is a place to recently visited services. Here you can access cost and the usage. So basically you can monitor and manage costs. You can see your current month's cost, basically 0.03 dollar, and forecasted, or it's predicting based on my pattern of usage. You can set budgets here in the cost and usage dashboard. You can see you can view billing summaries like this. So basically this is the cost and the usage dashboard. So basically this is the AWS Management Console. We have seen basic things about the AWS Management Console. So you don't have to worry about what I'm going to do next, but let's see how to instantiate, or how to create or instantiate an EC2 instance or a virtual machine using the AWS user interface or the AWS Management Console. So I want to create a virtual machine or an EC2 instance. So to do that, I will search EC2 in the search bar here. I will click there, and we will wait to until it until yeah, بقى. Sorry. Here, as you can see, we are in on the EC2 dashboard. So here we will uh, click on the instances here. So as you can see, we don't have any instance in this region. So uh, we will click this launch instance to create our first virtual machine here. So here we are launching, or we are creating, or we are creating a virtual machine in the AWS environment. Let's give it a name. For example, it's a web application. Then we will choose the operating system, or the operating system. Basically there is Amazon Linux, there is Mac OS, there is Ubuntu. We will use the Amazon Linux one, so it's free tier eligible. Then we will choose the instance type. Basically what instance type is, basically what instance type is. For example, in the T2 micro, I don't think, for example, in the T2 micro, the CPU capacity is 1, the memory 0.5 GB. When we come to the large one, for example, T3 have 2 CPU capacity and 8 GB memory, or I think RAM. So we will go with the T2 micro with the free tier 1. Then we don't have to worry about the key pair one, so we'll proceed without key pair. Uh, so basically we will leave everything like it is in the default one. So let's launch the instance. Launching the instance. Please wait while we launch your instance. So basically we have successfully created an AWS virtual machine or an EC2 instance. So basically we will see here loading instances. As you can see, it says web app. So we have created a virtual machine in AWS environment using the AWS Management Console or the AWS web-based interface. So it's in initializing. Basically you don't have to worry about the EC2. We will talk more about it in day 3 or in the upcoming sections. So I think we have seen enough we have seen enough about the AWS Management Console. So we have seen how to navigate the AWS Management Console and how we can create services or virtual machine, for example. So that was enough for this session. So in the upcoming session, in the day 2 upcoming session, we will talk about the AWS identity and access management. So see you there.